Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about Marvel's new show, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. And we're going to get right into it. Spoilers! Okay, so we got the show starting with Jennifer preparing her closing argument for a case, because she is a lawyer, even though she is also Bruce Banner's cousin. And as she's getting ready to walk out to go to the case, she stops to talk to us, the audience, breaking the fourth wall. Something that apparently Jennifer does. So she commits to telling us because her paralegal told her that she can go and Hulk out on this closing. So she's like, Hulk. So she's like explaining it to us that a few months ago she was driving in a car with her cousin Bruce, who apparently has created a device to allow himself to be human long enough for his arm to heal. So that's how his arm healed. While they were talking and cracking jokes and she explaining why Captain America was a virgin, a Sicarian ship shows up and then they have a car accident, to which she scratches her arm. She's pulling Bruce out the car, and some of his blood, because he was in human form, dripped onto her and got in her system, and she hulked out. So she had a blackout in the forest for a little while. Then she came back to, and then she went to a bar to clean herself up. She snuck in, went in the bathroom, cleaned herself up. Some girls came in there, helped out, gave her a phone so she can call Bruce, come pick up. So while she was waiting to get picked up, some guys, of course, came and tried to pick up her. And she was about to hulk out on their asses. And then he came and took her. So she went with him to his little hideout in Mexico, where he was trying to teach her and explain to her, first of all, what happened to her. Because she didn't understand at first. And she was not with it. She like, I do not want to be a Hulk and have no life. I want to be a lawyer. What I worked hard for. That's it. That's all. So, they spent some time there, and he teaching her how to be a Hulk. Pretty sure if you've seen the promos, you've seen this much of it, with her doing the yoga and throwing the rocks and doing the jumps and him knocking off the cliff and all that kind of good stuff. But the funny part was when they got into a fight. She was trying to leave because she wanted to go back to being a lawyer. She don't want to be a Hulk. He tried to explain to her, people gonna be after you. You got to be careful about how you get mad, the damage you could do, and all that kind of stuff. So they got into a fight, rolling all over, punching each other, kicking each other all over this friggin' island. It was hilarious. This show is pretty damn funny, I gotta say. And then, they apologized. They fucked up the bar. So then they had to fix that because he kept talking about how Tony had built this place for him, so he could chill, and you could tell that he was really sad about the passing of Tony Stark, Iron Man. Yeah, everybody's sad about that. So he finally, caved and let us say, what, just, you can go back. I understand you want to go back. You clearly got control of yourself. You can change at will. You don't got another personality in there trying to fight for control. So you go ahead and go back. So that's what she did. She went on back to being a lawyer. And so then we go back to the case. So now we're back up to date and listening to the defense giving this case about some dude in the company that his company's whatever they was doing was accidentally killing people. Yeah, big corporations, bullcrap. So the second chair that's doing the case with her studied telling her don't screw it up and this, that, and the other, being a total douche. So she gets up to get ready to give her closing case, and this woman come busting through the wall, i.e. Titania. Pretty sure if you've seen the promos, you've seen that part. So her paralegal friend was like, Hulk out, do your thing, civil duty and all that kind of stuff. So she hulked out, and the girl was like, who are you? She was like, Jennifer Walters, attorney at law. And she took the lady down, and then that was pretty much that. She was ready to go back to closing her case because like nobody could leave because the beams came down from the wall and blocked the doors, which is why she had to help out in the first place because nobody could get out the courtroom. Oh my goodness, this turned out to be a pretty good show. You can see some of the slight wonkiness on the special effects a little bit, but for the most part, because you're listening to what they're saying and just enjoying seeing two Hulks on screen, I can overlook that. That's not a problem for me. I think this might be a good show, especially since it got some comedy going on. It's pretty funny, and I like lawyer shows, so that's kind of right up my alley. And to see her deal with this situation that she's now in is going to be interesting, I think. So that's how this first episode of She-Hulk ended. Looks like it's going to be good, y'all. Check it out. I'm trying to tell you. This is the end of this, and I will see you guys next time for another episode, because there are 9, of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. See you then. Have a great day.